Anthony Edwards, what you doing, my YN? What you doing, bro? This man really out here trying to relinquish his rights as a parent. That way he ain't got to pay child support. That's crazy, dog. That is crazy. It's kind of dangerous when you run into a bunch of women, though. I'm going to be real. Because when you actually want to start a family, you want to have kids and all that stuff, bro, you kind of become desensitized. Because if you can, like, abandon your kids and run through a bunch of women at such a young age, like, when you start to get older, man, your mindset start to change. Basically, you just become more of what you already are. And people talk about, like, as you get older, you get wiser, but I don't know if that's necessarily true, because there's also a saying where old people or certain people, as they get older, they get stuck in their ways. I don't know if I could ever do nothing like that. That's crazy, man. I get it. You playing self-defense. I get it. You playing defense because you like, nah, bro, you're not about to use me for my money. And obviously, she probably got pregnant on purpose. But you IG models, man, y'all better hope the next batch of dudes don't come out like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is setting a precedent for these other dudes to get in the league and do the same exact thing he doing. Y'all gonna have to find out a new way to finesse these dudes out of their money. If these dudes are just giving a right, if these dudes are just basically giving away their rights and relinquishing their rights as a parent, that way they ain't gotta pay you child support. That's crazy, dog. Never heard nobody doing that. Only place I heard of that was like in this one movie. I mean, I know it's possible, but I heard about it in this one movie called Real Steel with Hugh Jackman, man. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Just completely relinquishing your rights as a parent, or just like, yo, I don't want nothing to do with the kid. I ain't paying you nothing. That's crazy. And you know, the baby 4 months old. So the baby got a YN as a father, a Tatiana as a mother, man. I feel so bad for that child. And this is nothing more than the common cycle of another young dude who can't control what's between his legs. He saw a chick that looked good. He was being irresponsible. Personally, man, if we're going to talk about what's morally right, I don't think Anthony Edwards should be able to be relinquished from paying child support. Like, bro, you got all that money. You need to be responsible with it. And the more stuff you earn, that's the more responsible you got to be. You need to be taught to be responsible. You obviously are responsible out here. But if we're going to talk about technicalities, technically, if he want to relinquish his rights as a parent, regardless of whatever the reasons may be, that's his prerogative. If that's something you can live with, if that's something you're okay with, that's his prerogative. But I don't want to hear no more jokes about people like Nick Cannon, because at least Nick Cannon, he got all these kids. At least he take care of them. I don't need no jokes about guys that have a whole bunch of kids. As long as you taking care of your children, that should be all that matter. Because if you're going to have dudes out here just pumping out kids and not taking care of them, regardless of whatever kind of money they make, those really are the dudes that y'all should be like looking sideways at. I like Anthony Edwards. He funny. He a young dude. But this ain't really no laughing matter, because if you think about it, think about the child at the end of the day. The child can't really control where they come from. They can't control who their parents are. She can't control who her father is, who her mother is. Those two adults decided to do that. And Anthony Edwards, bro, regardless whether you older or younger than this woman, man, you got to have the right people around you to let you know when you being taken advantage of, to help prevent stuff like this from happening. That way you're not out here busting down random IG broads that's trying to use you for your income, and the children taking collateral damage based on some lust that you got for a chick and some greed that a woman got for your money. So I think something should be done about it, man. Like, if it was me being a black man looking at this, I'm like, nah, you need to take care of that kid, because then you're going to be responsible. But if I'm a judicial judge, I would be like, you want to waive your rights as a parent because you don't want to pay child support? Okay, I'll grant it. That's legal. That's legal. You could do it. Now, just because something legal, that don't mean it's the right thing to do. So personally, that's something he got to live with. Mind you, Anthony Edwards, his grandmother passed, his mother passed. He real family oriented dude. He got a good relationship with his sister. I wonder what they would think about what he did. Yeah, lead a child. Don't worry about the child. That ain't. You could tell when somebody don't really got a man in their life like that. Who you can tell, man, when some people they don't got the right kind of men in their life. Because if you around men, a man would never let him do nothing like that. A father damn sure would never let him do nothing like that. Fathers always be trying to tell these young dudes, especially when they were responsible, like, yo, be careful with these girls. Wrap it up. Be responsible with these girls. You don't see LaMelo, even though he dating these older chicks. Lonzo, Even though he make millions, and Jello doing stuff like that. Jello got a chick pregnant that he was in a relationship with. But did you see him trying to relinquish his parental rights? You don't see that with the Ball brothers. All three of them. Lonzo married. He building his family. So as you can see, they got their father in their life. That's the difference.